Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I made a video about how many vessels with Kalibr missiles the Russians have in the Black Sea. And they doubled the number, and they also had submarines. The total volley of that little fleet in the Black Sea was 24 Kalibr cruise missiles. I anticipated the preparation for a missile attack, the monthly, I would say, Russian missile attack. Well, it's the 26th, the 27th actually, of April, and nothing occurred yet. I was arguing that maybe the Russians do not have that many missiles and they try to save them, one, or the Russians are readjusting their attacks, which is the winter is gone, they will not attack, remember, the civilian critical infrastructure. That means they don't have to leave the population without electricity, gas, and whatever. So they will not conduct that, so it hold back. I said they probably changed the tactic. So when those submarines and vessels carrying Kalibr cruise missiles in the Black Sea are deployed and on duty, ready to shoot, probably they will change the targets now, but I didn't know what kind of targets they will attack now. This article tells us that they actually released or launched some Kalibr cruise missiles from the Black Sea into Mykolaiv. Mykolaiv is the Ukrainian name of a town in Ukraine. Mykolaiv is the Russian term for the city. So let's see what this article I have here from Ukrainska Pravda, and I have a few maps to identify the location where these attacks occurred. So, as I said, it's from Ukrainska Pravda. It is from today, April 27th, 2023. Russians hit Mykolaiv with Kalibr cruise missiles. 23 people wounded and 1 killed. Now, I don't know if this is a picture, showing where the Russians destroyed whatever the Ukrainians claim here, but hey, let's read the article. 23 people were injured and 1 was killed in Russian night attack on Mykolaiv with Kalibr cruise missiles. Natalia Humenyuk, head of the Joint Press Center for Operational Command South, on air during 24/7 National Joint Newscast. And another person here, they said this on Telegram. So, quote from Humenyuk, and I'm quoting obviously, "The attack was carried out with Kalibr cruise missiles. Unfortunately, we have information about 1 dead and 23 injured, and search and rescue operation are still ongoing, although the fires have been put down already," end quote. And this is quote from Nazarov. He put it on Telegram. He's a spokesperson of the Operational Command South. At night, the enemy attacked Mykolaiv with Kalibr missiles from the Black Sea. 4 missiles were launched using specifics of the area and trajectory changes to complicate its detection, end quote. Background: it was reported that Russian forces fired missiles at Mykolaiv at night and hit a multi-story building and a private house, killing 1 person and wounding more criminals. All right, let's go here. So here it is. Mykolaiv is right here, or Nikolaev. This is the Crimean Peninsula. This is the Black Sea. So the Russian fleet is usually located in this area, and they hit here. Now, as per the Ukrainians, obviously, when you send a missile, that's a difference. The main difference between a missile and a rocket is the rocket, you just calculate ballistic and you release it or launch it. The missile, you can adjust its flight trajectory while in the air. So the Ukrainians complain there that they used this kind of guided missile, obviously. So the missile might have gone like this. Right there. So let's see on this map. This is the Russian map. We have here Mykolaiv. Here is where the front is. This is an old map. This is from 21st of April, but no changes here, but only maybe on the attacks. But this is just for geographical purposes, the location. So here is Mykolaiv or Mykolaiv. This is it. Now, why would the Russians do this? You see all this, the blue stuff here, all this blue stuff. These are shelling conducted by the Ukrainians on the now occupied, or Russia, because this is Russia considered by the Russians. This is occupied territory considered by Ukraine. Here's the Dnieper River right here. This is Kherson. So maybe they hit what the Ukrainians claim, this right here, killing one person, wounding 23. Or probably, if you listen to the Russians, they would say that actually now we actually hit some batteries or air defense systems or a depot and tralala. Well, they all lie, more or less. It depends on the time. The fact that we have right now is the Russians utilize their Kalibr cruise missile carriers in the Black Sea and hit something in this town right here. We're gonna find out what exactly that happened when they're gonna tell us, and they will be probably the Russians telling us what they did in their updated military, which is not updated. This is from the 26th. The special military operation, the so-called from Sputnik. Usually they update their developments on the front, and here on the 26th they're still slackers. They didn't show anything. Maybe I will look over it. So today is the 27th, and I'm gonna come back with whatever the Russians give us if I find it. If not, I will wait until they update their little map over there and they tell us if and what they did on the 27th in Mykolaiv or Mykolaiv. And I suspect they will tell us they destroyed some bad dudes over there and some military infrastructure, weapons, depots, and so on. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As I said, it seems like the Russians will not focus their massive missiles attacks over the critical infrastructure, civilian infrastructure, but they will probably hit command posts. This is what I said yesterday in the video, and I continue to think that the Russians will switch their focus from that to command posts or tanks deployments, shipments from NATO. Now, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.